Hi there, Eddie Udry, Keller Williams Realty Boise, coming at you from my beautiful office here in Boise, Idaho. And I'd like to talk today about what I keep running into at my open houses. And this has kind of got me sort of stumped. In particular, last weekend, I do a lot of open houses. And so these folks came in from out of town and they didn't have an agent, and that's great. And they specifically said they wanted to work with the listing agent, and I've run into this a lot, and it kind of puzzles me. And here's why. I have an example that I like to tell people if given the chance. Don't like to preach to people. If you know me, this is not my way. But this is how I provide value as a buyer's agent. Or a listing agent as well in this scenario. So I had a house that I had listed last year. It was a good friend of mine. And we signed the contract. We were getting ready to put it on the market. The house was listed at $400,000. A day or two before it gets ready to go on the market, the neighbor comes over and he says, he'd like to buy it. And he offers him $380. Well, he kind of did that on the slide, trying to get me out of the deal and just deal directly with my friend. And my friend said, no, I want you to talk to Eddie. And I greatly appreciate that because he sees the value, and here's why. So he offered $380, and he was offering me to also be the buyer's agent, and I refused because this is super important, is that my commitment is to my seller, and how can I represent both those people fairly if I'm running both sides of the deal? I've never understood that. So I refused. I said I could refer it out. I have lots of great agents. He said no. The neighbor said no, and he would find his agent, get back with his agent, and they came in and they offered $380. And like I said, I refused. So that being said, I also, and not to toot my own horn, but I also refused a $12,000 check because my job is to represent my seller and to sell that house for the most I can as a fiduciary, to have my client's best needs in mind at all times. So, that being said, I refused. We put it on the market. The $380 offer they had put in, but we had the weekend. So then we got some people through the open house, and they, so then it became a bidding war. Long story short, they were interested. So we bumped the price up to $400,000. They went back and forth, and so not only did I get my seller another $20,000, I feel like, well, not only, that's what I did. I got him another $20,000, and I lost out on $12,000, which I'm fine with. But I guess that's my question is, how can a listing agent represent a buyer in the same sale of the house? How can they represent them fairly? I'd like to know. Some people are okay with that. I understand if that's fine. But I don't see it, and I would refer that out. That's super important to me. I feel like I've made a friend for life, a companion. He's referred me other business because of that. I think it would have been short-sighted to chase that $12,000 check when now he gives me tons of referrals, people that come to town, anybody he knows, he sends them my way, and my business grows that way rather than getting that instant $12,000 check or in hand within a month or two. I'm in it for the long-term play, and I have the best interests of my clients at all times. That is my job, to act as a fiduciary. So please give me some feedback. I would love to hear from you. If you're interested in finding out more about the Boise market, what's going on, because it is changing. Today is the 4th day of August, and we've seen a lot of changes in this last month. Things have changed dramatically from even 3-4 months ago. So if you're interested, give me a call, 208-629-9975. I always love to talk real estate. I love coffee even more, so we can go have coffee and talk real estate or not. That's fine with me. I love the trails here. I love to go hiking. If you're interested at all, I have a Facebook group, Foothill Fanatics. We go hike every Tuesday. I love going hiking, meeting new people. So if that's of interest, join my group and we'll see you out there on the hill. Have a great weekend and all the best to you.